Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Amy the Goddess. This was a requested reading that I seen in the comment section that I've never done before, so I figured, let's do it. However, those of you that read tarot, a lot of this is going to be channeled messages and not so much tarot. So keep that in mind for those of you that read tarot, okay? I will be shuffling the cards just so I can zone out and get into that zone of being able to channel. I'll still pull some cards to get other information. Hey Grace, welcome in. So we have here 3 piles. Pile 1 is the pepper. Pile 2 is the cinnamon. Pile 3 is the salt. You can definitely choose more than one pile if you're drawn to it. Keep in mind though, this is a general collective reading for thousands of people. So maybe not everything will resonate, but a lot of it still should. So timestamps to choose your reading will be down in the comment section after the live. Grand Rising, everyone. So if anyone wants to book a personal reading with me, information to book will be down in the description box. Or you can subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I'm on live doing $11 mini readings. SM, you are number 3. So I'm going to give it another second to see if anybody else wants me to choose. Under the Oaks, you are pile 1. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's up. I'm going to move these over. Grace. 2. Hey, George. Alright, so we're going to start with pile 1. So I'm not going to be helping pick anymore because I don't want to switch energies. So, pile 1. Let's pull some cards. Choosing happiness, retreat, withdraw, checking in for realignment is the first card we got. Let's pull another card, and I'm going to pull some from my box that I made. I'm getting the vibe that it's some type of collectible cup or like a wine glass or a tea glass, some type of cup of some sort for pile number 1. I don't know if you guys know, like, it's some type of collectible is what I'm feeling like, okay? Next card we got is the Queen of Swords. I'm going to pull some cards from over here. This might not be too long of a reading, but it's giving me like a cup or plates. Oh, thank you, Becky. Oh my gosh, do you guys see the orbs right now? They went away. Oh, they came back. Oh, thank you, Pretty Tarot. I got you. Okay, so we got a lot of orbs coming up for this pile. So this may be something where you see a lot of orbs. So what I'm getting is that this cup, these teacups, this cup, this plate, whatever it is, it's some type of collectible glass item. It belonged to a coven. It was passed, it could have either been passed down, or you got this from a thrift store, or your grandmother or someone could have got this from a thrift store. For some of you, this may not be directly in your home, but it's in your mother's home. And they plan to pass it down to you. It belonged to some type of coven. This coven grew apart. So it's a coven that's no longer together. They grew apart. Oh yes, Becky. I need to do a Mercury retrograde reading after this too, because I'm feeling the effects of Mercury heavily. Anything else for pile 1? I don't think this is going to be a super long reading, to be honest. Were they evil? Were they good? What do we need to know? For some of you, you also have a car. A car that could be haunted, or especially if you have a used car, somebody could have died in the car. I'm getting specifically if it's a used car, or if there's a used item that's in somebody's car. So we have 2 different messages that came out for this pile. Is there anything else? So the coven, I don't think they were evil. I'm not getting evil vibes. I'm getting just, they're wandering spirits now. And they're attached to those items because it meant a lot to them. The coven grew apart, and then after they passed, the coven got back together in spirit. That's the messages I'm getting about that for pile 1. You did choose black pepper. I don't know, it always makes me feel like there's no negativity because you chose black pepper. I'm not really getting negative energy from this pile. The person who died, can you tell us more about them with the car? Who's haunting the car? Can you tell us more about them? Okay, we had a card fall. The Great Depression. Okay, so they could be from the Great Depression. So they could be older. An older spirit. They could do petty things, like make things go missing. But that's pretty much it. Those are the 2 things I'm getting for this pile. So I'm going to leave this here. I didn't think this was going to be a long reading. Something that kind of goes straight to the point. But I am going to come back on here after this reading and do a Mercury retrograde reading. Since last week I didn't post much because it was spring break and my daughter was out of school. Okay. So thanks for watching pile 1. Let's go to pile 2. Hey, Gwen. Alright, pile 2. Do you have any haunted items in your home? What are they? I literally seen a vision right away of some type of stuffed animal. This could also be, if it's not like a stuffed animal, I'm literally seeing like a vision of a clown. Like a knick-knack clown. I'm also getting a vision of a troll. Like a collectible troll. Or a stuffed animal of some type. It does feel like it's older. Like it's not a new stuffed animal. It feels older. And if you don't have a stuffed animal any longer, this could be something from the past I'm picking up on before you got rid of it. Some of you, maybe you still have it. It does feel older though. Like it's from the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s. This being tries to communicate with you. So, okay, so it could be a stuffed animal that talks for some of you. We have here. So it's definitely in your home. For some of you, this could be something that you put up. Like if you put it up in the garage or it's in some type of bin. I'm also getting like, you know, like, they're technically not stuffed animals, but like those, like say there's a Christmas decoration that moves. Like a talking Santa Claus or something like that, okay? It could be something like that as well, like a Christmas decoration or a Halloween decoration that's really old. Again, if it's not yours, This could be something in your childhood that like your mother had. Let's see if I get anything else up. Are they evil? Is this anything to be worried about? Wow. Lover. So maybe some of you, a lover gave this to you. Or maybe it's not yours, but your lover owns this. That's only for some. That's not for everybody. I can already tell that's not for everybody. But what Halloween or Christmas decoration can you think of that moves? That can move and or talk? Because I'm getting something like that as well. Heavily, strongly. Something that's like put up in a bin that you don't use very often. Like it's only around once a year or so. We have coworker that came out. So maybe if this doesn't belong to you, this belongs to a coworker. Oh my gosh, I'm reading hit list. I'm reading your comments. Danielle said she has a talking Santa that her dog always barks at. Look at all these orbs, guys. It's so crazy seeing this right now. Alright, keep you around. So it's something that you've kept around for a long time. It feels like you've had it for quite a while. A couple years or so. Journal. So you could probably look up some information on this. So it's probably fallen on the ground before. It's a wandering spirit, okay? So you don't know these spirits that are attached to this. They're wandering. It's also, okay, it does say secret animosity. I was going to say, so it might not be evil, and then I pull secret animosity. And I'm like, okay, never mind. Feel my pain. Okay. So it does feel a bit evil. But it's not a demon or an entity. It's a spirit. But a low vibrational spirit. Okay? And it says obsessed. So it could get obsessive. It could self-sabotage. See anything else? It could astral travel. So you've actually had a dream about this spirit before. I wouldn't be surprised if whenever you have this decoration out or this stuffed animal out that you have some type of dream or nightmare about the spirit. Are they old? Are they young? Losing interest. It could also be an item you lost interest in. Witch hunt. So it belonged to a witch. But it feels more so like a negative witch. Like a witch that does a lot of black magic. They are old. Don't pay attention to friend because that wasn't my question. My question was, are they old or young? Old. Okay? For some of you, maybe it's a literal witch decoration. Like a decoration that you have of a literal witch. Or a witch hat. Thank you, Soul Team. There's actually a gnat or something flying around. Do you guys see that? That's what's letting us know it's something lower vibrational. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card. Sinister mirror. So not only do you have some type of decoration or stuffed animal, but there's also a mirror you have that is haunted. I was only going to pull one more, but now I have to pull more to figure out about this mirror. It's a cute mirror. It's a very cute mirror, but it's sinister. There's something not right about this mirror. Snake. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Soul Team. So you might want to either cover up your mirror, put Florida water on your mirror, or anything like that. Snake, and then it says ancestors. So it belonged to somebody else's ancestors that did some type of dark magic with the mirror. Not your ancestors. So it's like somebody was doing some type of scrying using the mirror back in the old days. And now you have this mirror. Even if it's a new mirror, they still recycled the pieces or something like that, okay? But for some of you, this is an older mirror. You can tell it's an older mirror. So, it's letting all types of things in. Random things. Random spirits can come in through the mirror. Random entities as well. So definitely cleanse that mirror. Seal it with some Florida water. Do that like once a month at least. So I'm going to leave pile 2 here. We're going to move to the last pile. Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking the video. My ear is ringing right now too. Whew. Stupid gnat. Alright. Last but not least, pile number 3. So like I said, those of you that read tarot, I'm mostly shuffling to hear answers telepathically. Pile 3. What haunted item is in pile 3's home? We have the World in reverse. It says incompletion and no closure. So this is a spirit that has no closure and is looking to get closure before they move on. So I'm getting several different things. I'm getting 1, it's some type of knick-knack. 2, I'm hearing candle. So it's either a candle or a knick-knack, or for some of you, it's both. For someone specific, they have an old desk or like an old dresser, and that's also haunted. If you don't have an older desk or an older dresser, then that's not for you. Take what resonates, since this is a collective reading. So if you know, you'll know. Okay, if you know you have an older dresser, then that message is for you. I'm getting a specific vision of cabinets from the 70s. Someone has an older home that has cabinets from the 70s or the 80s that is haunted. Again, if you don't have those cabinets, that message is not for you. It's a specific vision that I'm seeing of older cabinets from the 70s. Okay. Am I getting anything else? Now this is so specific as well that I'm hearing. So I'm thinking a lot of people are gonna choose pile number 3 because I'm getting so many different messages. Or y'all just have a lot of haunted items that chose pile number 3. Because the next thing that I'm getting is a piece of clothing. Could be a used piece of clothing. For some of you, you had a family member that passed away and you have something of theirs, like some type of clothing of theirs. But others of you, maybe you got some clothes from the thrift store or some used clothes somehow. Ooh, that one flew out, guys. Okay. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawals, escapism. Walking away and leaving behind. So they want to leave, but they're stuck. It does feel like a female. We have the Empress, so it does feel like a female. For someone specific, you have a wand that you bought that a spirit got really drawn to and attached to. Okay, let's pull some more index cards. It's interesting because she's sitting in a recliner. So some of you have a used recliner that is haunted. There's a lot of messages I'm getting for this pile. Definitely did not get this much for pile 1 and 2. I'm going to put my information for personal readings in the description box. So you just email me, and then it has my Cash App and PayPal listed below. I'm going to put it after this reading in the description box. Okay. Ancestors. So some of this is just your ancestors. Like I said, it's family. It's your family. I'm getting specifically, someone in this pile has an altar. And that's why some of this stuff is coming up, because you turned something into an altar. And your ancestors are there. So let's see if anything else comes up. Aw, thank you, Hit List. You're so sweet. Okay, I'm getting another item, which is an old-time lamp. It's an older lamp that I'm picking up on. It's an older lamp. But it doesn't, I keep getting, it's mostly your ancestors here. A good friend for some of you, an ancestor for another one of you. Nothing evil is coming out so far. Nothing to really worry about so far. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting you have a pet. A passed away pet that's attached to something in your home. Maybe a certain room. Or, yeah. Is there anything else that wants to come up for pile 3? Yeah, we have here bones. So there could be something buried in your backyard. Like a pet. If it's not your pet, it could be somebody else's. So you guys are very very protected by your ancestors, because a lot of what's attached to these items is your ancestors for pile number 3. It says on your own. So you're not on your own. It could be a water sign in specific. A water sign ancestor. Someone that was in poverty. Someone that lost their purpose, so they want you to find yours. So nothing evil's coming out. I'm not getting anything evil for this pile. Family member. Yeah, it's all family here. Ancestors, it's all family here. Okay, so you might do a lot of things to protect your home from evil spirits, and it is working. This is your confirmation that if you've been cleansing your home or doing some type of protection, that it is working. So I'm going to list information to book with me down in the description box. It'll show my prices. It'll show my Cash App, my PayPal, and my email, so you can email me. I'm going to post my app. I keep saying that and I keep forgetting. I have my own app that I'm going to post down in the description box that has exclusive readings. So I'm going to post that too. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to come right back on here and do a retrograde reading. Messages for Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde is happening too. So I'm just going to do retrograde messages, see how it's affecting you. So I'll see you guys soon for that. Thanks for watching and thanks for the likes. Bye, guys.